welcome to another edition of Game Over right here on STN TV. It's that time of the day where we dissect, digest, and delve deep into sporting issues in Ghana and around the world. My name is James Ohinba Makio, and today's show we'll be doing the MTN FA Cup and also be zoning into the Euro 2020 as the boys have been separated for the men. We'll be looking at some of the games and also some records that have been set and records that have been broken in the Euro 2020. My unique brand of expert analysts will also be here to delve into the issues for you. But before we do all of this, subscribe to our page on YouTube, it's STN TV, and also like and comment under our section box. We go for a breather. When we come back, the show continues. Stay tuned. Welcome back from the breeder. You're still watching Game Over right here on STN TV with me, James Ohinba Makio. It's time for us to go for the local and foreign certificates, and the MTN FA Cup round of 16 draw was done on Tuesday, and Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Accra Suffolk have some games to play. We're also looking at the Euro 2020 fixtures and some records that have been set and broken in the Euro 2020. After that, my unique brand of expert analysts will break the issues into smaller particles for you. Stay tuned.
Let's start off from the Ghana Premier League, and Accra Suffolk midfielder Ibrahim Salifu has won the Player of the Month for May award, and the Unistar Academy Pro that scoops the award after seeing off the challenge of Sam Adams and Abdul Ishmael Ganiu after an impressive start to life at Suffolk. Salifu won a clutch of Man of the Match awards while at 11 wonders during the first round of the season. In the month of May, he won 2 Man of the Match awards and scored once, helping Suffolk to climb to the top of the table. He will receive a NASCO television set and a personalized trophy. Still in the camp of the Phobian, and Accra Suffolk coach Samuel Bodu has also been named Coach of the Month for May after leading the club to a perfect May. Suffolk won 5 Premier League games and lost 1, scoring 8 and conceding 2, a run of form that saw the Phobians jumping from the 5th to 1st in the Ghana Premier League table. Wedu beats off competition from Mariano Barreto, Prosperity Ogum, and Yao Preko. The former Gapoa and Brekum Arsenal player walks home with a 43-inch NASCO television set and NASCO men's grooming set and a personalized trophy from electronic partner NASCO Electronics. Now let's move to the MTN FA Cup, and champions Asante Kotoko have been paired with Division 1 League campaigners Asukwa Deportivo in the round of 16 of the MTN FA Cup. This was revealed during the draw on Tuesday, 29 June, in the studio of Max TV. Asante Kotoko advanced to the round of 16 after beating third-tier side Tendables FC 3-1 at the Okesi Park, Ejiso, in the round of 32. There are other exciting pairings to look ahead in this round. Former champions Ashanti Good Sporting Clubs, who qualified at the expense of Oboy Young Stars, have been drawn against Aduana Stars in an all-Premier League affair, while Brekum Chelsea face Kentampo FC in a contest that promises to be exciting. In the Southern Zone, record holders Accra Suffolk will play Accra Young Boys after eliminating Windy Professionals and Liberty Professionals from the competition. Two-time winners Mediama Sporting Club will face Accra Suffolk in a battle of former champions, while Great Olympics have been champions 3 times, 1975, 1983 and 1995, and will see this as a golden opportunity to win a trophy this term to run up a stellar campaign. Elmina Sharks will also face with Division 1 side Tema Youth at the Indom Sports Complex in Elmina. Matches in this round are scheduled for Tuesday, July 6th and Thursday, July 8th, 2021.
Belgium, Italy. I'll be going for Belgium because I have some personal favorite people in there, like Kelvin De Bruyne, Eden Hazard, Lukaku. Oh my goodness, I'm expecting a win from them.
This season in particular, Belgium is coming with some good PR. They're coming with some sort of vim that has gotten people from even other nations to join their support. So with that confidence alone, they are coming with. I would say it's devil's time.
So Italy versus Belgium. So I think the draw line will be Italy to Belgium.
Hello.
Belgium 2, Italy 1. That's my prediction, and it's final.
Now to the Euro 2020 and last starter from the camp of the Netherlands, and Frank de Boer has stepped down as Netherlands coach 2 days after the team crashed out of the Euro 2020 at the hands of Czech Republic. The former Inter Milan and Crystal Palace boss replaced Ronald Koeman last summer after his appointment at Barcelona, but was surprisingly knocked out of this summer's major tournament in the round of 16. De Boer's Netherlands deal would have been automatically renewed had he secured a quarter-final berth, but the 51-year-old told the Dutch FA he was unwilling to continue, admitting his goal has not been achieved. De Boer was appointed Netherlands boss in September last year, but failed to win any of his first 4 matches in charge, becoming the first permanent Dutch boss to do so. He led the Orange to an impressive Group C campaign at Euro 2020, where they picked up 3 wins out of 3 against Ukraine, Austria, and North Macedonia, but they failed to reach the last 8 of the competition after goals from Thomas Hulse and Patrick Schick, paired with a red card to Matis de Ligt, gave the Czechs a shock win. Now let's move on to some interesting records set at the Euro 2020, and there have been an incredible 9 own goals scored at Euro 2020. Putting that into perspective, including those 9 own goals, there have been only 17 own goals scored in the history of the European Championship, even accounting for the growth of the number of teams in the tournament over its 16th edition. That is quite a remarkable statistic. How about this one then? The 9 own goals scored this year supersedes the 8 goals scored between 1996 and 2016, when 6 tournaments, each comprising of 16 teams, were played. Now let's look at the own goals, and the first one is Unai Simon, Croatia versus Spain. Ruben Diaz, Portugal versus Germany. Juraj Kuka, Slovakia versus Spain. Wojciech Szczesny, Poland versus Slovakia. Rafael Guerreiro, Portugal versus Germany. Mirel Demiral, Turkey versus Italy. Lukas Hideki, Finland versus Belgium. Mats Hummels, France versus Germany. Martin Dubravka, Slovakia versus Spain. Now let's move to the camp of Denmark, and Denmark are the first team to score 4 plus goals in a consecutive matches in the Euros history. Meanwhile, Denmark's first 2 games at Euro 2020, they played 43 shots and only scored just a goal. To the camp of the Netherlands, and all 4 of Netherlands' red cards at the European Championship have come against Czech Republic. The first came in 1976 when Johan Niskins had a red card. Second came in 1976 in that same game when Wim van Hangem also had a red card. John Hentinga also had a red card in 2004, and in 2020, Matis de Ligt had a red card against Czech Republic. Now to the camp of Portugal, and Portugal has failed to reach the quarterfinals of the European Championship for the first time. In 1984, they were semi-finalists. In 1996, they were quarterfinalists. In 2000, they reached the semi-finals, and in 2004, they reached the finals. In 2008, they reached the quarterfinals, and in 2012, they reached the semi-finals. In 2016, they were champions, and in 2020, they have been eliminated in the round of 16. To the camp of Spain, and Pablo Sarabia is the first Spanish player to score for Spain in the knockout stages of a major tournament since Juan Mata in 2012 final against Italy. Now Switzerland have won a penalty shootout for the first time in their history after knocking out France in the round of 16. Now to the camp of France, and no player has taken more shots without scoring at the Euro 2020 than Kylian Mbappe. He played a total of 12 shots in the tournament. He played a total of 6 shots against Switzerland, and not a single one was on target. Now to the camp of Ukraine, and Artem Dovby has scored the second latest goal in the European Championship history, timed at 120.37 minutes. Artem Dovby has scored the second latest goal in the European Championship history, behind Shimir Sentek versus Croatia in 2008. He scored in the 121st minute and the latest match-winning strike in the competition, overtaking Michel Platini versus Portugal in 1984. The time was 118.53 minutes. Now let's have a look at the quarterfinals games in the Euro 2020, and Switzerland will face Spain at St. Petersburg in Russia. At Munich, Belgium will lock horns with Italy while Czech Republic trade tackles with Denmark in Baku. In Rome, Ukraine play England. This is where we bring down the local and international news. It's time for our unique expert analyst to be with us.
The Spanish national team up front, we have the likes of Mikel Oyarzabal, Gerard Moreno, and Alvaro Morata who will be there to bank in the goals. Even though they will be without their lateral back, that will be Jose Gaya, but Jordi Alba is there to step in at the left flank so as to gel up and supply the attacks with the balls for the likes of Mikel Oyarzabal and Alvaro Morata to get in the goals. Moving to the Swiss national team, their captain, Granit Xhaka, won't be available due to accumulation of yellow cards, but I think Remo Freuler will be there, and so will also be there to support the likes of Haris Seferovic up front, to supply him with the balls so that he can get the balls at the back of the net. For me, I think the best team will make it through to the semi-finals of the competition. Czech Republic will be locking horns against Denmark in the quarterfinals of the ongoing Euro 2020 competition. It's going to be a very nice and a tough game. Denmark will be without their captain Christian Eriksen due to heart problems. But in the ongoing tournament, everyone knows we have the likes of Dolberg out front there. You see Paulsen to banking the goals. So for me, I think Denmark has a chance or a slim chance ahead of the Czechs. But remember, Matusik in this ongoing tournament has been on top form. Vladimir Kovac, the heart of the team for the Czech, and then also Thomas Tuchel of West Ham also being the middle for the Czech. So it's going to be a very tough game, but I think the best team will be crowned the winners of the day. And for me, I think it will be Denmark who will be advancing through to the next stage of the competition. The Ukrainians will be facing the English at the Wembley Sports Stadium. Going to that very game, the English will be with their supporters or their fans at the stadium so as they will cheer them up to be able to qualify into the next stage of the competition. The Ukraine will also be there with the likes of Andriy Yarmolenko and Alexander Zinchenko, who have been on top form in the ongoing competition. But for me personally, I think the English with the likes of Jack Grealish, Raheem Sterling, Phil Foden, and Kyle Walker over there will be able to defeat the Ukrainians, even though this very tournament is Obiani tournament, but I think the English are what it takes to defeat the Ukrainians.
This is where time would allow us to draw the curtains down here on the show. The show is Game Over with me, James Ohinbama. We'll come your way same time next week with more sports updates. But before then, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, comment under our section box.
Thank you very much for giving me this. And I appreciate my friends also. My wife and my girlfriend. My wife. Yeah, sorry to say. I'm so sorry, my wife. Listen, I love you so much. Aya, I love you so much from my heart.